Nintendo's brand new Direct has just been streamed by the official Nintendo channel, a good way to distract all the netizens of the world of the copyright street towards all sorts of YouTube channels that house their music. As per many Directs in the past, it is only around 40 minutes long, and it has plenty of new announcements starting from old titles receiving ports or remasters to newer titles getting their light of day. What are those respective titles? Will these titles offer all sorts of awe and excitement? Will this video get a copy strike for having any footage because Japan's fair use law is practically non-existent? Stay tuned for the brief factual summary of the events alongside the opinions from yours truly and the looming threat of Nintendo's lawyers getting ready to strike anyone with an opinion. Pegasus, soldiers, war, cel-shaded art style. Could this be another brand new DLC for Fire Emblem Three Houses? Well, not really. This is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, another installment of the Fire Emblem Warriors spin-off featuring the various diverse characters from the Three Houses games: Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude, Byleth, and... Is that it? Well, according to the store page, seems that they're gonna have other playable characters. Understandably so, considering how it would be a foolish decision for Nintendo to not have the rest of the Fire Emblem Three Houses characters to be in this game. They did say that the gameplay footage is not final, so they're probably still working on it, I guess. I noticed that Time Skip Dimitri is a lot more well adjusted. Three Houses Time Skip Dimitri is quite the edgy boy. So it's good to see him a lot more bright and hopeful and less filled with unbridled rage. Considering that the name is Three Hopes, I assume that this is one of those what-if games where a totally different scenario happens that doesn't involve you killing your former classmates and co-workers. So if you thought Three Houses is way too depressing in that regard, this is your fix, I guess. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp highlights a lot more of its colorful art style and stylish gameplay. Available on April 8th for all the Nintendo Switch owners and other platform owners, assuming that the game is actually released in other platforms. Well, the emulated version is still available. No Man's Sky continues its redemption arc with a proper port on the Nintendo Switch, available this summer at an unspecified time for those who still care about this game. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of Nintendo characters and properties alike, it is time for a return of a classic game. Do you want to see your favorite Nintendo property characters duke it out in a soccer game? Then you are in luck because Nintendo's classic series Super Mario Strikers return. Mario Strikers Battle League is a brand new installment in the Mario Striker series, available soon at June 10 for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, for real though, I have no idea about the Mario Striker series. Not a GameCube guy. I didn't grow up with a GameCube. I'm more of a PS2 guy, so I'm not exactly super hype about the brand new installment in the series that I don't have too much childhood memories. The only thing that came to my mind is the fact that Bowser grabs the ball, which kind of defeats the point of a soccer game, and if he is playing a real soccer game, he's getting the red card immediately. But hey, I suppose that's what it takes to channel Maradona's Hand of God. But hey, I suppose that's what it takes to channel Madonna's Hand of God. What? Did I just say Madonna? I can't believe I just said Madonna. Do you like mecha video games? Then you must be familiar with the Front Mission series. After the latest installment of the Front Mission series Left Alive resulted in people wanting to be left dead, Square Enix has decided to bring back the classic Front Mission series and remake the first two games for the modern generation. The first remake will be available this summer, and the second remake will be coming soon. Stay tuned for the release of the Front Mission 1+2 remakes, and consider this an apology after Left Alive. We'd rather pretend that game doesn't exist. Mario Kart is the staple go-kart game that lots and lots of people play, starring characters owned by a big multi-billion-dollar corporation. Wouldn't this be better if it features characters from other multi-billion-dollar corporation? Introducing to you Disney's Speedstorm, a free-to-play and definitely yes, pay-to-win Mario Kart knockoff featuring classic Disney characters. Sully from Monsters Inc., a character from a movie from 2001 that surely a lot of the younger generations will remember. Mulan, the classic version, not the butchered genocide excusing knockoff. Jack Sparrow, a character from a franchise that's 4 movies too long. And of course, Mickey Mouse, Disney's flagship mascot and a terrifying symbol for corporate entertainment overlords. Disney Speedstorm, available free to play this summer to siphon all your money and cash just so that you can get a car with Elsa in it. Classic franchises from the past are gonna be released on the Nintendo Switch. Star Wars The Force Unleashed, a satisfying action game that's part of the Star Wars extended universe and therefore isn't canon in the eyes of the Disney corporate overlords. Assassin's Creed The Ezio Trilogy, a remastered version of 3 classic Assassin's Creed games that'll be coming to the Nintendo Switch and will surely repeat the remaster's hilarious past mistakes, if not worse. Oh my, an unexpected return of a classic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chrono Cross, the one and only sequel to Chrono Trigger that ditches Toriyama's Dragon Ball / Quest art style in favor of 3D anime art style that surprisingly ages well for a formerly PS1 title. Journey once again in this rather polarizing sequel to the original in this brand new remastered version, available for all the modern platforms of this generation at April 7. Kirby, the iconic video game character and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate protagonist, has now returned into a brand new game. Use Kirby's brand new mouthful mode to suck on anything and everything. You can even use the things that you sucked, like cars, vending machines, and before you naysayers say, "Isn't this just Mario's hat in Odyssey?" Surely you are mistaken. This time, we possess dead things. Completely different, ladies and gentlemen. Kirby in the Forgotten Land, available at March 25. MLB Show 22 is now available for the Nintendo Switch, the absolute worst platform for the game to be in. For those of you who want your baseball game to have pixels more jagged than a freaking gravel pit, MLB Show 22 is available for you. Guaranteed to siphon all of your money, just like any other sports games from the big corporations. MLB Show 22, available at April 5th. Next announcement is for game collections that will surely keep your hands full, as if your hands aren't full with massive game libraries already. Kingdom Hearts for the Nintendo Switch, which for your information is the cloud version. No, not that cloud, internet cloud, as in you have to be online to play this game because the Switch is not strong enough to play PS4 titles. Why even bother releasing this game there? Whoa! Is that a classic furry bait platformer returning to the Switch? It is! It's Klonoa! Klonoa returns for the Nintendo Switch in a brand new remake. Not just one game, mind you, but 2 games. This time at 60 FPS. What a great deal! Klonoa remakes will be available at June 8th. The Portal duology has finally made its appearance for the first time on the Nintendo Switch with the Portal Companion Collection. Available this year. Unspecified time, but still available this year. The cake is a lie. But hey, Direct isn't without any sort of surprise, and this one is a genuine surprise. There are many obscure RPG titles out there, lots of which haven't been released to the West, and only some managed to get fan translations. Out of all of the obscure RPG titles out there, Square Enix made a very surprising choice. Life Alive! Not to be confused with Date Alive, which is totally unrelated, and Left Alive, which is even more totally unrelated, and I pity anything that's related to it. Life Alive is gonna get a 2D, 3D hybrid remake Octopath Traveler style, available at July 22nd for those who are interested in obscure RPG titles. And in case Square Enix screws this up, as they tend to do, the original game is still available to be emulated in Super Famicom, translated by the fans. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of the casual gaming king, Wii Sports, has now turned to Switch Sports, featuring most of the minigames from the beloved Wii Sports Classic and Wii Sports Resorts. The next installment of the Taiko no Tatsujin drum rhythm game is coming for the Nintendo Switch, available at an unspecified time this year, and there's a paid in-game subscription service with over 500 songs at launch, if you're into that sort of thing. Triangle Strategy. Okay, am I the only one who feels that this Direct is not Nintendo's and more Square's Direct? Regardless, Square Enix's upcoming 2D 3D RPG game, Triangle Strategy, has a prologue for the first 3 chapters available on the eShop. Cuphead's most anticipated DLC, Delicious Last Course, is also going to be available for the Switch. Metroid Dread has a brand new free update. First, we have the one-hit kill Dread mode difficulty. Absolute fantastic for the hardcore fans. Second, we have the Rookie mode difficulty, which improves health gained from the enemies. Absolutely fantastic for the game journalists around the world. All of these will be available on the first update today. Also, a second update will feature Boss Rush mode if you're into that sort of thing, and that one will be available at April 2022. Once again, it is time for the return of a classic, the one masterpiece that all the Nintendo fans have been demanding for decades so that they can continue to shell for the corporation. Mother 3! Earthbound, also known as Mother 2 because 90s localization, will be released alongside Earthbound Beginnings, also known as Mother 1, on the Nintendo Switch Online, available right now if you paid lots of money for the online subscription. And once again, emulation is still a viable option to go, and Mother 3 has been fan translated for years, even updated all the way to this day. For those of you who are still playing Mario Kart, here's a trailer for the classic Mario Kart tracks. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC will have remastered courses from across the Mario Kart series. That's 48 additional courses by the end of 2023. All of these available at $25 MSRP if you're into that sort of thing, of course. And finally, it ends with an absolute banger. This is a 3D rendered, cel-shaded anime, very reminiscent of Xenoblade. It features soldiers and war and anime characters fighting with lots of glowing weapons. This is Xenoblade. Is it the next installment of Xenoblade Chronicles? Yes, that is right. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This time the characters are more sensibly dressed, so no over-the-top designs like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is a shame because over-the-top designs are one of the few good things that the game has on its sleeve. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which apparently is going to bridge the features between Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2. Good luck with that! Available on September 2022. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nintendo's direct offerings. Are you interested in these games? Are you interested in spending more money on the best looking games with the most beloved intellectual properties from one of the worst video game companies in the world? Then you are in luck because Nintendo Direct will give you all of the excitement and advertisement you need, brought to you by Square Enix. Nintendo. That's all for the video today. You can go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more. Support this channel through the links down below. And thanks for watching.